Joshua Snow has found a home, a haven of sorts. Temporary as it is, with his goal remaining to become flight-worthy, he finds this place comfortable. There are a myriad of signs that the previous owner of this villa was of like mind. Tech books lying around, a garage basement with vehicles to work on, and a flare of technomancy. Thick walls keep out the dead, but can also keep Joshua locked inside. Welcome back to Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, the last flight of Joshua Snow. A journey through one of the hardest survival games with the increased difficulty of the No Hope overhaul. How long can we survive? So our immediate goal right here, because our inventory is basically full of all the stuff that we got back from the lodge, is to get across the street back over to our house. I believe, yes, we have a step ladder there. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to step up to this ledge here and peek over. We have 2 zombies right away. And is there anything else? I'm not seeing anything else. Okay. Now, the next question is this pipe in repair? It is. This downspout has been very good repair. We're going to go ahead and climb down. It says tricky, so there's a chance that we take damage here, but we didn't. Go ahead, turn off safe mode. And just trying to make a run for it. The nice thing is because of how our stepladder works, we can do this and then press a bunch of run buttons. But then after we press all the run buttons, we can pull up the stepladder, make sure we climb down the correct direction. Voila! Made it in just fine. Okay, so we're going to take a moment here and reorganize everything we have. And I'm going to favorite everything that I want to make sure that I take with me. Because once we're this far in the game, I do have a hard time like trying to figure out what we need to be having on us at any given time. And we're going to also see like how many calories we have. And I'm also going to take a moment to organize our little living room area here. It's just a little bit better. And then I'll be back. Okay, so we have everything sorted out. And taking a look at our calories here, we don't really have a lot, unfortunately. We'll probably go ahead and start a fire and we'll cook a pizza if we can. It looks like we don't even know how to do that. Yeah, we can't cook this pizza. So we'll probably eat that one because this other stuff actually lasts for several seasons. And the pizza will completely fill us up all by itself. We are pretty badly damaged, though. We probably want to stay indoors until at least all of our wounds are at 4 ticks or higher. We managed to gather everything together. Do we have enough thread in this tailoring kit? We're just going to go ahead and take the tailoring kit. Where is it? Oh, is it still on me? Is that why? Yeah, I favorited it, so it's still on me. Don't need to be keeping that on me. It's actually quite bulky, the tailoring kit, so we're going to drop that where it should be, and then we're going to wield it. And because the reason I did that in that order is because I just want to make sure we remember that for the future. So our black camo pants, we have a higher success chance than failure chance, and we have a lot of tries at this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a time to repair our camo pants and polo shirts so that we can get higher skill, because we're trying to get as close to 4 as possible so that we can refit the Technomancer's tool belt. So whenever you come in here, it'll tell you all the information, the charges on the of thread, the amount of cotton patches required, the skill required, with current tailing 0, and then success chance and damage chance. What I like to do is repair until success, failure, or level up. So it'll keep going, and if nothing happens, it'll keep going, and if it succeeds once or fails once, it'll stop. So it looks like I damaged it, so we'll do that again. And I damaged it again. Okay, at this point, I'm going to attempt to repair once. Please don't break my shirt. Oh, I just noticed I have a 0... Because of the damaging of it, I actually had a 0% success rate now. So we'll go to our camo pants instead. We're going... Okay, there we go. Now we got a... Now we're at 0% damage rate chance. So, ran out of thread. I don't know if we have any more thread. We're going to have to get some. Making thread the way I was earlier is basically insanely inefficient. And we did basically just destroy our camo shirt there. The double X means that it's basically ready to completely break. However, I do think that we did manage to get... Yeah, we got 95% of a level on tailoring. So there is that. Right now, we basically just need to do stuff around our house. I want to... Oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot about these solar panels. What did we needed to make a charger. So we need a disconnected battery box. I only need 5 solder. Do I not have that in any of these portable soldering irons? I have a portable soldering iron right there. So charger. Wait. Do I need something other than... Oh, the portable soldering irons have batteries in them. I see. I don't think I've ever soldered in this game before. So I would need solder as a secondary ingredient. I understand now. Well, in that case, we're going to take our hammer, and we're just going to very quickly come over here, and we're going to smash down this crystal. I've been wanting to do this anyways. It's very pretty. Oh, we actually can't break it with the basic hammer. Really? Can we do it with the pipe mace? Yes, we can. And that gives us a little bit of crystallized mana and stuff like that, which we can drop over here, and then use the auto sort to sort everything back into place. Very nice. Yeah, we're just going to have to spend some time indoors. Which means that we'll probably just work on our skills a little bit here. We did unlock the practice for meditation, which will help us a lot with getting some of the better stuff in metaphysics. And that'll help us with like healthy glow and stuff like that. And I might actually, since I have wounds right now, I might use up a whole bunch of calories to just use Staunch Wound, like manually. Just kind of try and get some experience there. It does look like they thought about that, and Staunch Wound doesn't seem to give that much experience. If the wound that you're trying to staunch already is pretty good condition. Unfortunate. Lacking much else that we can do, honestly. We're just going to have Joshua go to bed. I spent the day letting my wounds heal and practicing up medicine. If you don't know, it's a very good idea to practice bandaging very early, just kind of in any of the downtime you have, because if you can manage to get to Wound Care Expert, which is the 2nd level of Wound Care Proficiency, it drastically improves how good your bandaging is. And it kind of really ups the amount of time that you can spend out in the wild, because if you're not constantly wounded, then you can just kind of get more stuff done. So we know we need solder to get this up and going. Once we get this solar panel and a battery charger going over here, if I can open the right menu. There we go. I was pressing the buttons in the wrong order. Yeah, we only need 5 solder. So, we probably want to try and get over to that military surplus today. And then from there, I'll be looking for like an electronics store or a craft shop or something like that. There's a salon pretty close by, but that's not super useful. There is a fire station very close by as well. We're definitely going to add that to our loot list here, this fire station, because that's very interesting to me. Okay, where is our... Right there. Climb up. I don't know why it defaults to no on all of these. It's very annoying. And then before we go down, we're going to peek. Yeah, that might not be the best place to go down. Is there a building to the south of us? There is. I might go down in that alleyway then. So let's go around to this side and peek. There's one fat zombie there. And another in there. But that's all I see right now. So we're going to put it right here. And then we're going to pull out our pipe mace. I'm going to very quickly favorite our pipe mace to a different button, because it'll let me pull it out faster. And we will worry about taking out this guy here. Oh, 1 hit. And he has antibiotics. That is amazing. Just getting any amount more... Oop, that's a dog. Any amount more of antibiotics this early on in the game is going to be very nice. And, okay. We're gonna take this guy out. Because there's a building here, and it has this through put right here, I actually think I'm going to fight this. So what we're going to do is we're going to attract them. And as soon as they get into the window there, we're going to use those tables to slow them down. Because these tables have a much higher move cost, and so does the door as well. That basically what was happening there is that as they moved into those, they were having to basically be on a negative turn. They were wasting most of their turn just getting to me, which gives me a free time to hit them, which is almost especially important because of the weapon that we're using that has kind of like this longer wind up. Actually, that's a good point. The empty window is actually even better to catch them on the window than on the table. I wasn't sure which one it was. Okay, so we've cleared out a few of these guys now. We can actually take a look at our surroundings. I also like to corner people like that. Use corners. Mostly not because it gives us any advantage in combat, but because it'll prevent things behind them from seeing this. A Smith & Wesson Model 10 with a holster. It's a 6-shot revolver produced in 1899 and known as one of the most popular handguns. Yeah, we're just going to take the whole thing, holster and all. Having a holster as well seems really nice, although I think we already have one. We're going to use the window trick here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. A few more coming in. Again, the only reason I'm doing that is because I have this path here of retreat. I have multiple paths of retreat. You don't want to back yourself into a corner doing this. I did just see that we had this copper tubing here. I might need that eventually, so we're going to take it. Copper is pretty useful. If you've watched our Vellum series, we ended up spending a lot of time looking for copper. So we're going to be grabbing it whenever we can. There's a swimmer zombie still coming. We'll take a moment to bandage, because it doesn't seem like they're right on top of us. And we are hungry. Not much we can do about that. Kind of why we're out and about right now. See if we can solve our hunger. If I could kill even like one big creature... Oop, there's a book there. What's a transistor? There we go. If I could kill even like one big creature, I could probably just get like a whole bunch of cracklins or something like that, and we'd be fine on food for a very, very long period of time. But killing a big creature out here in the city isn't going to be as likely as like just finding food in these cabinets. But we have to remember this is No Hope. So there's about 50% less loot in most things. And another attribute of No Hope is that it does actually make things always damaged. They're always like you're not going to find too many buildings that are in one good condition. We're going to take the rest of this water here, put it into our canteen. Ooh. That's not ideal. We did take him out, though. Playing a little bit better today. Last time we were playing, we were in having a bit of a sick day. So whenever we played, we kind of made some bad decisions. That fence thing. Stepping onto a fence when there's 3 zombies there. It's just a really bad idea. And I just... Looking back at my footage and watching back my footage, I was just so... Ooh, a restaurant guide. That'll show me where a bunch of stuff is in the town. I was so ashamed of myself for having done that, because I'm just like, oh man, that was just such an easy mistake to not make. I'm actually just going to go around this guy, get in this window, and then take him down. We're actually going to try to eat that chewing gum, because if you see in the top right now, our mood is, that's officially what our mood is. That's the sound I would make if I was in this mood. We're literally depressed. Oh, hey. If we open this window right here, we could actually just walk out. That's pretty cool. We are very quickly going to put away the stuff that we just got and then head back out, because we just looted a lot from just like one building there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take down the stepladder and take it with us as we go upstairs. Where is this window? Oh, perfect. It's not in the bedroom. And we'll open this window and then we'll peek real quick. Okay, nothing down there. Put the ladder down. Perfect. Pull our hammer back out. Beautiful. We're getting it down. And delete that note for the pipe mace. We Considering there's still a name there, it means that this meteorologist has actually probably survived, which is really impressive. I completely thought that I got him killed last time. Oh boy. As we step out, we see that these buildings to the south, which is where we're heading, just flush. This whole area is just flush with zombies right now. There's a chance that's... Okay, so military surplus is the one that's down here. It looks busted out. Yeah, and there's like scribbles on the wall. The chance that there's anything in there is really low. I still kind of want to still check it though. Okay, that's a lot of zombies. Do we have a way out over here? We do. So we're going to back up to this kitchen here and take care of them right at the window. Just... Oh, they came in behind me. And now we run. Oh, what? I just saw a headless horror? What the hell? It's like day 7. How is there a headless horror here? This headless zombie has swollen to frightening proportions, towering almost 9 feet tall, 6 foot long. Feelers of black ooze blindly wave from its neck, violently twitching at nearby sounds. Its long stride allows it to quickly pursue its targets, which it pummels into pulp with massive fists. Oh, what the hell? Why is that here? That is a more involved zombie, and I have no idea why it's already here. There's something going on there. That's not fair. We're gonna make another pipe mace real quick because ours was literally about to break. And my idea is we didn't bring our shotgun back with us yet, did we? No. Now that we know that there's a freaking headless horror, like literally right on top of our house, I'm thinking that we make another trip to the lodge today and we make sure we grab our shotgun this time and maybe our bow as well, because we're going to need a ranged weapon to deal with this. That's going to be the goal, is to head back over there again. I know we just went over there and just came back, but I don't want to fight that. That sounds like a battle I'm not going to win. Okay, so let's head back upstairs and head over here. And let's peek out over here. I think the hordes moved into night. We do have wandering hordes on, so they can do that. Where is that headless horror? Do we have any kind of gun on us right now? Maybe we bring some kind of gun with us. Maybe we bring that Smith & Western? That might be a good idea. Okay, we only have 4 shots, and they do about 18 damage apiece. So that's, if we hit an every shot, that's about 60 damage. We might not be able to take him down with 60 damage. We might not be able to. So that is definitely going to be a last minute possibility there. I did just notice that the binoculars are actually weighing us down a tiny bit, but we don't have to leave them behind. We can just take them off. Okay. Once again, peek. I don't see it immediately. 2 zombies, but neither one of them see us. We hear shouting from the southeast and clanging. We'll very carefully step up. Oh yeah, look at this. There's also a feral cop in the midst of them. Okay, most of these zombies are damaged. And most of them are damaged. The feral cop and this tough zombie are the ones that we have to worry the most about. Okay, where do I want to position myself? If I position myself at this window, they can just very easily get around to me. I think I'll position myself at this window. Because once again, we can go around to the other side if we need to. We just take out the fat zombie in 1 hit. The feral cop came up. Oh, he just got several good hits off on me. We swung at him, and he swung back, and we just missed wildly as he's just beating into us with a baton. We did get 1 solid hit off on him, but it was only for 8 damage. And he hit us back. Oh, he's just breaking our legs with this, breaking us down with this baton. And we almost just got cornered in this room. Oh, okay. So what we're going to do is... Holy crap. Do you see how thick that horde had gotten? We're kind of in a loop right now of struggling to even leave. And normally I'd be fine with this, because this can happen whenever you live in the city in Cataclysm. But one of the problems why this is very, very bad in this particular situation is that we're really low on calories. We're really low on food. And I don't think we have a way to get food just staying in here. Yeah, none of these are berry bushes of any kind. There is some stuff that we can pick over here. And the dried nails are actually calories. Okay. So we have a little bit there. But unfortunately, we're already wounded very badly again, and it's going to be very difficult for us to get out. It might have been a little early to move from the lodge to this Tutnamacher's mansion. Because even though we have some really cool projects we want to work on here, we might have isolated ourselves in the town a little bit too much, while the lodge was far enough away from town that we could at least, you know, pick from the forest and stuff like that. I don't think we're going to move again. We're going to make this work, but we'll have to pass a little bit more time to get back in good condition here. We have passed another day, and Joshua wakes up to realize that he has been on the surface now for a full week, which is kind of a lot to deal with in the moment, but we are going to try again at this whole going out and getting food thing. At this point, I wouldn't say we're desperate, but we need to find success. It needs to be our highest priority to get food instead of trying to get to like the military surplus or something like that. I don't think we have any extra food back at the lodge, so the idea of going back there for the shotgun is no longer super viable either. We are just going to kind of, oh my gosh, even right here, there's still so many. Take down this small child zombie right away. And we see a zombie runner coming in from behind. A zombie technician attempts, what did it say? It successfully attempts to pull away your weapon. Unsuccessfully attempts to pull away your weapon. Like he was doing some sort of like psionic almost ability to us there. I'll take these guys down, and we want to ideally get into some of these other nearby houses around us. See, ooh, a scabbard. That's nice. We can use this couch for the same thing that we're using the windows for, making them take time to get up to us. Whenever a tough zombie grabs us, though, that is a terrible thing for our build, because it does mean that we're just going to sit there and take some hits at that point, unfortunately. We are a little slow. Ooh, brownies. Okay. Those are at least calories. They're not good calories. Obviously not healthy calories, but the health of food right now is not a thing that is prescient to our mind. We will take these bottles of liquid soap. Actually, we're just going to take one, and then we're going to refill it with all of the rest of them. There we go. This liquid soap will allow us to clean things off pretty well. Basement there. I don't really trust a basement right now. Something has just torn through this place. Probably that Hulk that we saw, that Headless Horror. Or Headless Hulk, or whatever it was called. That's probably what's torn through this place so well. Normal zombies can't do this kind of damage. But we did just confirm that these two places are pretty much empty. Is this a restaurant? It's a diner. We can get into the back part of this diner. We might be able to get some food. There's some beans. At least something. Let the guy get onto the counter. There we go. Beautiful. One thing to remember is that you have to take encounters with the idea of just trying to find every advantage possible that you can get before trying to fight. Even whenever you're fighting things that aren't terribly strong, it's kind of a very important detail. And one of my friends just recently reminded me of this detail as well, is that I have been so accustomed to playing characters like Vellum, who are... Actually, I think I can take that powder milk. Who are a little bit stronger and can take this fights because they just have the natural advantage of strength. That I had been forgetting to really, use my terrain to my advantage. I'm actually hoping that my friend I'm speaking about is something I can update you guys about soon. They are making Cataclysm videos. They are a new We're going to back away from this guy. Take a swing. Because whenever we back away like that, his grab takes a lot of his momentum, a lot of his movement to do. So basically what we're doing is we're preventing him from taking a full enough turn that he can actually grab us in the same turn as he can move. One basic zombie. We can take that. But anyways, my friend, I may be updating you guys soon about their progress because they are making YouTube videos for Cataclysm. And if you guys like my videos, well, you'll probably like his too. He is very, very entertaining. I've watched a few of his first videos that he's kind of just sent me personally so that I can help him with like sound and thumbnails and, you know, just all of the nitty gritty technical stuff. And I've already been very impressed with him. So I really look forward to letting you guys know that, hey, these videos are finally up. You guys should go check them out. Because if you like me, we have the same inspirations, him and I. We both like the same YouTubers. And he'll play the game very differently than me. So you might get a chance to see a very different gameplay style. We're going to step out here and see if we can get across this pool to the north. What is that? Is that swimmer zombie? Yeah, it was. Swing at this guy while he's still in the water. Very nice. And I don't know if I've searched this house before. It's not marked off. There's a stem kit here. Stirling engine kit instructions. Oh, there's also a screwdriver. I remember that we needed one of those for something. Sorry, what? There's just a full charcoal smoker? What? Toxic fumes would ruin the meats. Cannot be used with coal. Good for weekend barbecue. Oh, okay, so portable charcoal smoker. Okay. I need to clear out my surroundings. The grab made my dodge so bad that I just got so many hits off on me. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wield this and we're just going to take it with us. And we need to get down to our Technomancer house basically as fast as possible at this point. This charcoal smoker, if we find any meats, we manage to kill anything and find any meats, this will be incredibly invaluable to preserve food for basically forever. Like we'll be able to just have our food. Zombie dog, we're just gonna run. Okay. Oh wow, we managed to get back. So now we would just want to make like a charcoal grill of some sort. Where do we put this? I think we put it outside because that's kind of what makes the most sense, right? And we have enough food for like today, but we're still desperate. And this charcoal smoker doesn't help us until we actually manage to kill something. And by kill something, I don't mean like a zombie. I'm talking about like we need to be able to kill an animal or maybe even ideally a dinosaur would be really nice. We're going to kind of defend our step ladder here. Just realized the next time that we have a night where we don't have anything that we need to be doing, I think instead of studying, we're going to go around our place and we're going to get as many nails. In fact, we'll pick up all the nails we see as we go as well. And what we're going to do is we are going to gather all of the nails we can, and we're going to make a whole bunch of nail boards. And then we'll put the nail boards down around our step ladder here. Kind of in like a formation where we can step through them, but zombies are going to be likely to stumble into them, right? And then we will just kind of create like a series of traps there. It'll not kill too many zombies. It'll mostly just kill the basics, right? But it will lower the amount of zombies that we have to deal with each time we leave our house. And it'll reduce the chance that there's just a few zombies waiting for us there, right? And with these houses being completely obliterated by something, we have a lot of access to a bunch of nails that we can get very quietly. Because we do have plenty of things to deconstruct out here, but we don't want to be deconstructing out in the wild like this. And something really just did a number on all of this here. So many nails. Yeah, we're going to be... Oh, I just saw dried beans. Nice. We're going to be good on the nails part of the nail boards almost immediately. This destruction has been incredibly advantageous for us. We're going to take this guy out the window. Oof. That was kind of a bad idea because it also costs us double move to get out the window. Let's see what's over here. So far, nothing. In fact, I'm actually going to drop my mace, and we're going to wield the next one because that pipe mace is about to be broken. At some point, we do need to get a real weapon as well. Okay, looks like there's a house here. Ooh, a denarius. We definitely want as many of those as possible. And there are motorcycle boots. A pair of durable boots. Oh, they have 30 encumbrance? Screw that. That's going to slow us down so much. We'll take this manual here, and we'll check this book to see if it has any trade value. It does not. There's an acidic zombie nearby. Oh, here we go. We've hit a little bit of a mother load on, like, food here. We're going to kind of take these a little bit at a time because there are some zombies nearby. I don't want to pass so many turns looting things that we get jumped. For example, that acidic zombie can now see us. Okay. Whenever it said acidic zombie, I thought I was talking about one of those fat ones that can, like, spit at you. It's not. So that's a lot less scary than what I thought it was. By a pretty huge amount, to be honest. We're also going to take the butter knives, and we're going to wait for this guy here. Put him down. One nice thing about No Hope is that No Hope it's kind of assumed that there's a lot more going on here, and because of the fact that there's going to be extra zombies, less loot, one of the few things that the game does do to kind of give you a little bit of an advantage back is that we don't have to crush down zombies. The reason I mention that is because crushing down acidic zombies is like a whole thing. Okay, finally got that guy down. Am I brawling? I am. Good. Just wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing out on a combat style there. We're low enough on health that we're going to use Healthy Glow to start helping us regenerate a little bit. And another trick I just learned is that if you go up to an item and hit E to inspect it, you can then hit page down, and at the very bottom you can see this barter value. If you start caring about going to NPCs, that barter value is very valuable, and especially because something that we discovered at the end of Vellum's run is that there's a place called the Forge of Wonders where you can buy magic items. And I, even in this Technomancy run, am a huge fan of magic items in Magicalism, which means that we will be buying some magic items for sure. We do have this travel pack. I did realize that we should be, I almost kind of forgot, but we should be looking for better backpacks, because I was looking at my carry weight up here of only 99, and sure, we're pretty low on strength. That's part of why it's only 99, but at the same time, we need to get a better backpack at some point. So we'll go ahead and mark that house off. What's south of us is a public art piece, so we don't care about that. There's a public space there and a public garden. Wow, so that's just like a whole bunch of nothing. We're going to go ahead and eat the sour bread. That's right here. Oh, I did not realize that zapper zombie was as close as he was. I mean, we're not too wounded. I think we'll take a swing at him. Oh, man. He is doing a lot of damage to us. Okay, screw this. Screw this. We're going to start running. Unfortunately, yeah, we're not that great at combat yet. I'll go through here, close this door, and an idea. We'll do this. Take out that fat zombie. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I think that zapper is going to be coming around the corner any moment now. So, well, we didn't really get a lot of food. Zombie dog. Couldn't get to the couch in time. He actually used the couch against me instead of the other way around. Damn. Didn't really get a lot of food, but we did get a lot of useful things. Man, this episode has just been Joshua going from fully healthy to fully wounded over and over again. But it does mean that our melee skill, yeah, we're almost up to melee 3, is probably getting really good really, really fast. So since we have to spend yet another day back here dealing with wounds, we're going to eat up a little bit, and then we are going to make just the largest amount of nailboard traps you've ever seen, and just We're just trying to make like a little area over here. We'll you know, make a little V here. Then we might make a second V of them and just make sure that we can walk through them, but they're, you know, checkerboarded enough that the zombies are going to get stuck on them. And we'll be back whenever we actually finish making nailboard traps. We're going to be able to make 12. Okay, this will take 4.5 hours, so actually 5 hours. Yeah, we're going to get very good basic carpentry. That's for damn sure. Okay, we have our nailboard traps. We have a few on us, and there's more. There's one more in our hands. We need to come over here. We need to check how this situation is over here. Looks like we're good for now. So we are going to... We need to move the corpses. I think we might need to haul this guy. And then go like this and activate. So that one's going to go there. And then another one is going to go... We might not be placing these in the best places. There. We'll haul these bodies kind of into a pile here. Okay. We'll be back with more traps in a second. Okay. We got a few more. So we're going to put one... That's the wrong button. I'll put one right there. And another here. This body is going to be in the way. So we'll pull it back here as well. And then I think now that we got the basic circle around our actual ladder, I'm going to make kind of like a spot here. So I'll do kind of like a zigzag pattern right there as well. And whenever we're trying to move into them, the game will ask us, are you really sure you want to move into them? So we don't have to worry too much about that. Okay, got a few more. I'll put this one here, here, and there. I have 3 traps left, so I'm going to probably put them maybe out a little bit. So I'll put like one here and one here to defend that corner next. Okay, so I'm thinking we put one there and another there. And I don't... Zombies do tend to kind of like take these corners, so we'll put another one there. And we're going to haul these bodies away. Okay. That's pretty good. Are there any nails around here? I don't see any. There's a bunch of scrap metal, though. The scrap metal and the sheet metal is actually pretty useful. So we'll just take a little bit of that, because we're going to use the scrap metal. We're going to be doing a lot of things with metal with Joshua here. I can almost guarantee you. Okay, that was a really good use of time. Even though I haven't managed to get a lot done today, I actually do feel really good about that in particular, because that does mean that, well, frankly, we have some defenses now, and we're not just relying on only ourselves for defenses. We have passed yet another day of sleeping and studying to get our wounds back up. And I will say that overnight, while we were trying to get some sleep, we did hear a zombie. Yep, there we go. We heard zombies dying on our spike traps. They're already keeping us a little bit safer. Absolutely beautiful. Come out here and check our loot. What we got? Pretty. Actually, there's 2 zombies on this one. Pretty much nothing out here. I want to, near the end of today's episode here, I want... Oh, wow. There's a whole bunch out west there. I want to see if we can get north to closer to this fire station. You know what? Actually, we are going to do what I said we were going to do earlier, and we're just going to make a very quick trip up to our lodge, and I'll let you guys know if anything interesting happens, other than this one zombie here. We immediately see a sludge trail leading around. I think I actually want to avoid the path that sludge trail took in both directions here. So we're actually going to head into here. We see a goblin. Pull him into the window. Oh my god, we can't hit him. There we go. Holy crap. That reinforced glass. It's really good, huh? Might have to look into reinforced glass in the future. These zombies must have been banging at this reinforced glass the entire time. I mean, they've been in there for a long time. We saw them on day 1, right? And they have not managed to break free. It's kind of impressive. Maybe have to be something that we keep in mind for the future. Maybe we can get reinforced glass or something similar to it onto our helicopter so that we can not worry about something like, you know, reaching into our helicopter and breaking our window and just grabbing Joshua from the helicopter. We'll make a quick once around. Make sure we grab everything that we want to grab here. Okay. Our Saida, that is, was actually a little bit too big in order to fit into our backpack, so we're actually just wielding it right now, which I'd like to point out looks baller as hell. The bike helmet is a little silly, but the Saida is pretty sweet in our hands. This is going to definitely be something we're going to be doing a lot later as well, probably. But I'd like to get a silence gun at some point, perhaps. I don't know how good silencers are in Cataclysm, but hopefully... Ooh, I think we just found what was bringing all that stuff around. It's a pupating zombie. I'd like to kill that, but I also want to just get home. I am realizing that we have created a little bit of a problem for ourselves here, in that in order to get home, we have to kind of go through... Ooh, okay. We're going to drop the Saida. Pull out our pipe mace. This guy should be bleeding. Okay, just back away into this window here. That guy bled out. And, oh, that was a little scary for a moment. Okay. Pick the Saida back up and climb on out of there. Ooh, I think we need multiple entrances into our place. If we can find another thing that's kind of like what we have so far, be really nice. And by that I mean another like step ladder like that, because it doesn't seem like the zombies have been able to figure out the step ladder literally at all, which is absolutely amazing. We did grab all of our books from the other place, even the books that we know we're not going to be using anytime soon, because again, I'd like to keep them close in case we end up finding someplace that we can sell all of this, right? The other thing that I realized is that we did learn this lesser quantum tunnel in between, and it probably would have been useful, you know, to get out our grabs. It just teleports us nearby on the same Z level. And we have a pretty good chance of casting it. And it doesn't cost that much mana, only at 97 mana. So, you know, with our 1400 mana that we have, this is pretty much the only spell that we will be casting, at least until we get some sort of magical attack, right? But with that, I do think I'm going to have to leave the episode here. If you guys have been enjoying the series, please feel free to leave a like. If you have any suggestions, leave a comment. And if you want to see more hard games, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.